Mike and I woke up one day and decided that our home doesn't represent who we are anymore, and we want to change everything. We are a firm believer that you should love how you live, and we want to love how we live with what we have, where we're at right now. And right now, we have a toddler. And when little Emma came into the world, March of 2020, I realized very quickly all the organizational systems that I have also need to change. So not only do we want to change everything in our house, I need to do some organizing changes as well. But let me take you back to where this all began. This all began in 2019 when Mike decided to make a career transition. He decided to leave the current business that he had started and start a brand new business in order to pursue his real dreams. And I was on board for that, for sure. So I was really excited. We decided that was the best time because when else are we gonna do it? And we also decided to get pregnant and start a family that year. And we started off so hopeful and we're so excited, especially because with Mike's new business venture, he had many contracts lined up. Well, March 2020 came and we brought Emma into this world in the middle of all the COVID shutdowns and lockdowns. And not only that, all of the contracts that Mike had lined up for his new business fell through. We were 1 month away from foreclosure, moving in with my parents. We had gone through all of our savings. We had a great savings saved up because we knew we're transitioning, and that was gone at this point, and we were down to zero. But through God's wisdom and a whole lot of prayer, pivot became the theme of the year. And Mike made a few little tweaks in the business and we finally got traction. It started working and we started gaining momentum. So we started from ground zero at that point and we've been rebuilding our lives ever since. But now we have little Emma Coco along with us. So that year taught us a lot of things, and now we're finally at the place, a year later from that point, to working on our home. We can now focus and create the home that we really love and that we really want. That year taught us what's really important to us, our likes, our dislikes, our dreams, our vision for the future, and it's clearer now than what it's ever been. And that is why we woke up and said, our home doesn't represent who we are anymore and everything needs to change. And that's exactly what we're going to do. That's a journey that I'm taking you guys on here on my YouTube channel. We have furniture to buy, lots of furniture. I want to get a new rug. We want to get 2 new chairs, eventually a new sofa, but that's kind of like little on the list. Dining room. I want a round table, not a square one. And I need heavier, sturdier chairs now that we have a toddler running around in the house. And we want to repaint the paint. Well, I'm over the gray. I'm totally sick of the gray actually, but you know what, that is me because I always kind of get sick of things after 5 years, so that's pretty typical. And there's more. There's a bathroom upstairs that you've never seen that I need to redo. It's Emma's bathroom and I have a great plan for it. I want to do that, and some things I have planned in the works that I can't even tell you guys yet, but I will give hints along the way. So let me know what you want to see here. Oh, I need to mention lots of organizing. Like I said, everything needs to be reorganized. That's why you haven't seen me organizing on my channel, because I've been figuring out this new life with a toddler. But Mike and I don't want to sacrifice our style. And we feel that our home can still represent who we are, even with a toddler and all the toddler toys. So if you have any suggestions or anything that you want to see, please comment below. I would love to hear them. Thank you for those of you that have followed me along the journey so far, and because this journey has been years here on YouTube, and now we're entering a new journey together as Mike and I are rebuilding our life, and Mike is living his dream job, and now we have a family. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Okay, so I want to show you what our house looks like currently and also share with you some plans that we have in the works for the future that we'll slowly do as we save up and do them. And one of those things is you'll notice that there's no chairs. So in all my other videos, I have like 2 sitting chairs in the living room. But after Emma was born, we quickly realized nobody uses them. And now that we have her, I really want 2 comfy chairs in here that swivel and rock and that are slip covered. So far, the only chairs that I could find like that at a decent price is Pottery Barn. So we're saving up to get those chairs and we're almost there, guys. I'm really excited. Another thing we want to do is redo this rug. I won't give you a close-up, but this is stained so badly from her milk and her pouches. And it's kind of like, because it is a cheaper rug, I'm kind of letting her destroy it. This we love. This is going to stay the same. Although inside here, I want to work on more of toy storage. So normally I keep this unlocked so she can open it anytime. So we have her toys under here, as well as she has this basket right here, and it worked for a little while, but now it's totally overflowing. I think I want to get a couple bigger baskets in addition to this. I want bigger pillows for our couch. I want to get rid of all the 18 by 18 pillows. My dad actually owns a custom upholstery and drapery business where he works with designers to just make anything that they dream up, and that's where I got these from. So these are new, and you can tell right there I still need to patch this on the wall, but we need to raise it up, or we did raise it up. We made these a little longer. They look very similar to our old ones, but our old ones were shears. These are cotton, and then it has a black outliner behind them, and eventually I want to get trim on it, but trim is very expensive, even wholesale. Okay, so another thing we want to change up is this table. We love this table. We got a storage unit. This is going to go in the storage unit because I do think that we should have some things around that she can break, and that kind of helps her learn what she can mess with and what she can't, so she knows how to be in nice homes. However, this is one thing we do not want her to break. So there's a really cute rattan one that I want to get. Over here is the dining room area. I like keeping a mirror low for Emma because it's good for toddlers. Definitely a new table. And this is actually, I measured it from doors right here to the rug, and then from the wall to our peninsula, and it's a square. And so with a square, you can do a rectangle table like we did, but I want to do a round table. I want to switch it up. I want to do a round table. I don't want to have to worry about these corners with Emma ever again. It'll be so much easier for her high chair. And I also want to get different chairs. We got these right after she was born, thinking, yes, this is great. We can wipe them down. And that's been super nice. But what I don't like is how light they are and easy to tip over. So I guess it's just one of those things that you have to experience. This is my Audrey, actually. And this is doing really well. Look, it's getting a new leaf. Okay, so over here, it was just Mike's birthday, so one of his cards are still there. I love this. I love this. You know, I will change this 1,000 times with every season. Oh, this is kind of my summer decor tour too, and I've never done one of those before. So this is gonna be it. But I have all my seashells out for this summer, and my coral, see up there, that's all filled with seashells. This eventually I want to paint like a French light blue. That's what I want to do here, because we want to do the walls all white, and I think that will look so stunning. And we're going to go outside in a second. I'm going to give you a really quick garden tour, but we want all of this to be white, and ideally we want to put molding on the walls. We discovered an inexpensive way of doing that, but we'll see if we're able to with this really tall ceiling. That's the tricky part, is we don't have scaffolding or anything. So okay, I do have this going. This is not summer, but I am so ready for summer to come to an end. So I got this from Home Goods, and I light my candles in here. This is big enough to hold Homeworks candles. Well, it could hold any candles, but you know, Homeworks is so big, so this fits in there. There's nothing much going on in the kitchen, just a few things sitting out. I'm gonna switch that out. Just some summer decor, then look. Oh, those are leftovers, but isn't that sweet? I got that made. And that you'll see that around the house, probably in 1,000 different places. Let me go ahead and take you outside. mini garden tour, and this is in the middle of the day, which is the worst time to do a garden tour because of the location of the sun and the AC is going. But this is a current project I have going on right now. My neighbor gave me this slide. I'm so excited because I wanted one, and I'm painting it. So this is gonna be like this nice sage green, and then the slide part's gonna be pink. Here's all my summer plants. We have our red lime. All of these are doing really, really well. It's just been super hot lately. You can tell these are wilting. But other than that, it's doing great. This is our peach tree. We just trimmed it, and look, that is a yellow leaf from our peach tree. The leaves are already starting to turn. And here's the thing, we don't have many trees, like seasonal trees here in Florida, but our peach tree is one of them. So then I have all of these earth boxes, and I want to paint these black, plant some more pretty plants behind here, and then that will be vegetables this fall. And I think we're gonna do a playhouse right here eventually, because we want to make this like Emma's space as well, but I still want to have all my plants in my garden back here. So that's where we're at. We have the splash pad out. Thank you, Tiffany, for the summer. Emma loves this thing. And you can tell my hose, we're like, been using it everywhere. Let's see, what else? What did I want to show you? This is my fig. It's really hot, so it's not doing super good, but it'll be fine. It'll be okay. And then over here's the butterfly garden, which just looks terrible. All my plants died in there. Did not expect that, but I have a plan for it this winter. And Mike needs to mow an edge. He did it like, no, I'm not even kidding, probably like 5 or 6 days ago, and this is what it is. This is what summer does. And I need to get a trellis right here. Yeah, anyways. So this is the outside Florida summer garden tour. Not much going on, but more will happen this fall and winter. Okay, we're back in. Another thing I changed is we used to have a clock right there, and my mom and dad got me these antique blue and white plates. Look, Mike just shut the door because he's on a call. That's his office up there. Okay, I forgot to mention that our house is a little tricky because Emma's nursery is upstairs and we don't have a playroom. Like, this is it, guys. This is our whole living space. We have a small house, so we have a great kitchen. Believe it or not, it's less storage than what you think because our cabinets are pretty shallow, and we have a pantry. But other than that, this is it. So I really need to learn how to mix our design style in with kids stuff, because I just don't have that luxury of having a playroom or her nursery being on the first floor and being able to store everything there. But that's okay, we'll do it, we'll get it done. Also on the table, this is gonna be a gift, and I just got these things from Emma. It was on clearance at Dillard's. Aren't those pretty? This is another thing I want to change. We need different chairs, but that's another thing.